let's just say it was a rough morning. So I got to the airport late because I just left late from where I live, and then my friend was late to come and get me. So I make it to the Oklahoma airport, and the lines are like wrapped around this tiny little airport, and I'm stressed because I got there like an hour before my flight flies out, which is like in Oklahoma not a big deal. Note that it's like 4 o'clock in the morning and it's never busy in Oklahoma. And so I get to this airport. I have to check a bag, which I don't normally do because just like I hate traveling with a bag. So I go through the line, I'm trying to check my bag, and I have to wait in this long line for them to just put it on the belt, and so I can go. This lady behind me is really loud. So hopefully you guys can hear me. But so I go through this line, and they're like, if you are flying to Dallas, which is what I was doing because I was flying from OKC to Dallas to Seattle, and they're like, well, you need to check the kiosks, like check your bags to the kiosk, and we'll try to get you through quickly. So I'm waiting in this line. It's now 4:30, and I still had not checked my bag yet. And so I'm getting closer to the desk where they check your bag, and the bag belt breaks and it shuts down. And so the lady that was doing all the baggage checks had to go somewhere to fix the bag. And I'm like, fix the bag belt, whatever the thing's called. And I'm like, I have, like, at this point, my flight is boarding. Like, it's 4:40, my flight is starting to board, and I still have not checked my bag. So I run, she gets it up and moving. I run, and I, like, sprint to the TSA screening, and I'm like, I still have to get through this TSA screening. Luckily, there are, like, 3 people behind me that also had to get on my flight. And one of the girls, we became, like, she was like, we're just gonna be sisters. And she literally went to the front of the TSA line, asked this group of girls if we could get in front of them because our flight was literally boarding and we were about to be left. And me and her acted like we were sisters and got through this TSA line in like 5 minutes. And guys, I made it. Obviously I made it to Seattle, but I made it on this flight. But we're rounding the corner, and the lady's just finishing the announcement. This is the final call for your boarding. Guys, had I not been with this girl who asked the people in the very front to cut, we would have missed our flight. Like, I would have missed my flight to Dallas, which is the first leg of the flight. Okay, so I get to Dallas, or I get on the flight, like, relaxed, okay, happy, we're good. The pilot comes on and he's like, we're gonna be delayed for a bit. We have frost on the wings from last night. And I'm stressing because my next leg of the flight, like from Dallas to Seattle, like my layover is maybe 45 minutes. Like, it's just enough time for me to get from one terminal to the other, and that's it. So we were delayed. We left 10 minutes after we were supposed to. And at this point, I'm beyond stressed. Like, I've flown a lot, and I've never had this much of an issue. And so I, like, you know, at this point, I'm on the flight. Thank God I made it on this flight because I was going to miss it. But we get to the Dallas airport. We land, and I'm like standing, like, as soon as we land, I'm standing in the aisle because I gotta go, because I have to get from one terminal to another. And if any of you guys have been through the Dallas airport, it's not easy getting from terminal to terminal because they have this ridiculous Skylink that like each terminal is a different building. Like, they're not all attached because it's abnormally large. So I'm like sprinting trying to get to the Skylink so I can get to this next terminal. Once again, I round the corner and I'm one of the last people to get on the plane. So I'm on the plane and I'm like, okay, things are looking up. Like, I made both flights. The flight ended up being like partially empty, so I was in a row of 3 people and only 2 people were there, so the guy scooted over and I had a window seat. It was good. It was about to be 4 hours, a long 4-hour flight, but I was gonna sleep and sleep good. And so I'm on the flight, relaxing, sleeping. I like slept, guys, gold, slept so well. I literally slept the entire 4 hours. And then I like woke up just before we started landing so I could take videos of me landing because it's absolutely gorgeous here. So I'm walking we land, I get to the Seattle airport. It's relatively small and it's kind of cute and I like it. It's super cute. I get to the baggage claim. Guess what? My bag is not on the flight that I just landed. It's on the next flight. Guys, it is currently 10 o'clock. Actually, 9 something. I don't know what time it is. And the next flight that gets to Seattle isn't until 11. So I currently do not have my suitcase and I'm sitting here waiting for my friend to come pick me up from the airport. She's about 20 minutes away. So push comes to shove, this was the worst like flight that I've ever had. I've never missed like my bags have never been misplaced. I've only had to run through the airport like once, and I wasn't like coherent. I was literally a baby the last time I had to run through an airport because my mom was carrying me in a carrier the last time we had to run through an airport. I fly all the time, like, God bless, I've been blessed to be able to like travel a lot, so I literally fly all the time and this has never happened to me. Well, that is the end of story time. I hope you guys could hear it. You probably could hear this lady behind me. She's super nice, but like she's really loud. I'm just gonna sit here and wait for my friend to come pick me up. Luckily, there's another girl flying in. She's not flying in until 10:30 tonight. So I'll just come back and pick my bag up if it gets here. Yeah. So I, of course, was just editing my footage, and I never did an outro for it because, of course, I forgot. So here's the outro. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like, subscribe, comment something, whatever you want to, and don't forget to be beautiful. So, love you guys. Bye.